What's going on, guys? Good morning. Looking at Casper/Tether. What a wild candle we have here. 25th of January, right around 5 a.m. on the East Coast. Looking at the markets, Casper currently down 3.9%. Guys, welcome to the channel. Appreciate all of the subs. Volatility, to say the least, is what we have here for Casper. And we actually have come back down to test the support area down below the market that we will talk about in a moment. Hope everybody is doing well on this rally. Things are getting a little volatile right now. As we reach some overhead resistance levels for some of the markets, one being Casper. So above the market, we have all of this resistance right here, which basically goes from our 522 level to our 415 level. And you can see on the 18th of January, we rallied right up to our 415 and found resistance, which is also our overhead supply area over in here from the October time frame. So I figured the Casper price would find a little bit of resistance there, at least for a period of time. And it sure has. So we've pulled back, and we actually pulled all the way back on today's candle. Just about, guys, back down to 310. So we want to see support show up at 310. So far it has. We are actually quite a bit above that. We're at 345. This area, which was resistance, this top end of this range was broke to the upside. Now it got back tested. We want to see it turn into support. So far today it has turned into support. So we're getting a pretty good pullback here across the board over in the futures markets as well as the crypto markets. This should be just a shakeout, pullback, retest, back test, call it what you will, before the next leg higher. Of course, I could be wrong, but that is what my thoughts are at this time. So hopefully you guys are doing all right in these markets. You were able to get into some Casper down in here at the 262 range. That position should be doing quite well. A lot of people are long-term holders, so they've kind of just been accumulating since the early days of Casper, and they're just enjoying the ride. So what to watch for today? Well, if the market decides to head south in a big way, obviously I want to see support down at 310. The close above 310 would be fantastic. A close below that would not be good. We are currently above 310. We are currently above 334 as well. So it looks like today's candle is just a big shakeout. Huge range. We are sitting exactly in the center of that range. So I'm sure a lot of stops were hit today, or at least a lot of people saw this big red candle, especially down in that low 3-cent range, and perhaps sold their position. Probably a good area to pick up some more, actually, because you are near overhead resistance, which is turning into support. So those are those two levels. Above the market as resistance is 363, which is right here. You could actually draw we'll do it right here on this video. We'll take a trend line, basically a overhead resistance line. We'll drop that onto the chart roughly like that. Would be nice to see something you could keep an eye on today would be a break above this, or on the next day's candle. When we get the 26th candle, you could look for a break above this line. Be a nice solid breakout. You can see right now it is acting as resistance. A break above that line and a break back above 363 would be bullish. A close above 363 would be even more bullish. But we will see. Markets have been moving to the upside in a big way. So a pullback is normal. We obviously just don't know how far that will go, how long that will be. We just keep an eye on our lower price levels and we look for support to show up. So we had the shakeout. We didn't quite hit 310, and that's fine. We are back above 334, so those are both support, and we're just kind of sitting in the middle of the range. And resistance right now is 363, so we're just kind of ping-ponging in between these two levels today until we get a close, and then we get our January 26th candle, and we'll see what takes place there. So far, it looks like just a normal pullback, and until proven otherwise, and it's that would be just normal trading action. So ideally, we want to see a breakout above our trend line or our overhead resistance line that we just saw. So in my opinion, of course, not financial advice, if you don't own Casper and you're looking to get into Casper, this could be a good time here. You could wait for a breakout to the upside, or you could try to buy this dip here. That is totally up to you. I think waiting for strength to come back into the market probably wouldn't be the worst idea. That is my opinion, of course. I could be wrong. So as in looking for a break above our trend line and back above our 363, getting the momentum back to the upside. We just don't know how far to the south this thing wants to go. If we got back down to 310, that would be interesting, especially if it wicked below and traded back above. That could be a support area. And if you are into buying the dip, as they say, then that would be quite the area to do it. Of course, once again, in my opinion. So that's kind of my thoughts on Casper. Crazy, crazy volatility. I think it was a 20% roughly. Today's candle's roughly 20% our range. Yeah, which is pretty wild. Definitely maybe shaking some holders out. There's a lot of gaps under the Bitcoin futures market. So far, they are breakaway gaps, but I definitely keep them in the back of my head. Market has been basically straight up, so any kind of pullback is expected. That's my thoughts on Casper. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Appreciate all of the subscribers. If you are not yet subscribed, join us here on the channel. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Any other crypto videos you want to see, let me know in the comments and I will take a look. And if they are worth it, I will put out a video with some of my thoughts. All right, guys, take care.